Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And in this video, should be a bit more gentle with that. We are opening up a very large box. I'm not really sure why the box is so large considering what's inside of it, but you know what, Amazon? I'll let it slide just this once. I'm really excited for this. I don't know if you can tell. There we are. Look at that. Whoa, that box is huge. Well, there it is. Oh no, I gashed the box with my knife. Damn it, Amazon, why didn't you put something over the top of it? That's actually really annoying. Oh well. This is a Sapphire Pulse RX 9070 XT, 16GB. Why did I buy this graphics card? You may be wondering. I currently have an RX 6600, which is a fantastic graphics card for 1080p and light 1440p use. But I recently got a 1440p ultra-wide monitor and my little 6600 can't really cope. When I was browsing, it was this or a 9060 XT, and I was like, well, I may as well get the better one because why not? Also, I bought this just before the prices surged. I literally ordered this the same day that video came out by Moist Critical about how the graphics card prices by NVIDIA are going to shoot up by more than double. I checked the same Amazon listing of which I bought this from yesterday. It's already gone up by 50 quid. Hopefully I don't need to replace this for a long time. I'm not prepared to spend thousands cutting the seal and the other one. Man, I can't believe I own this. This is nuts. For those who aren't really that familiar with AMD, this is more or less on par with the 5070 Ti, of which costs an extra £200 more than this. Probably more considering NVIDIA's current moves. Well, we've got another brown box. I suppose let's see it in all its glory. Oh, come on. Okay, trying again. Ready? Whoa. Oh wait, what's this? Graphics card supporter installation guide. Oh, what? I need to install a graphical... Oh my goodness, this thing's heavy then. What's in the little accessories package? Is there going to be an extra DisplayPort cable? That'd be handy. Oh no, you don't get that. They give me the little bracket thing that I need to use to stop it falling out. Really hoping my case isn't too small now. I have actually got a bigger case since my last PC video. I'm not using that little black box anymore. Well, yeah, there it is. It's huge. It's also rather heavy. This thing is so beefy. And I'm pairing it with a Ryzen 5 5600X. Radeon Sapphire cards always look so good. Look how nice this looks. This genuinely looks beautiful. Would you like some RX 9070 XT Peel ASMR? So you just have to install it like normal and then it should be fine. This is very nerve-wracking. Okay, well I guess it's time to get the PC out. Well, here's my gaming PC. Don't it look beautiful? The case is very square. Like, these corners are so sharp. The amount of times I've nicked my toe or something on this one, it really hurts. And my knee on these. But honestly, it's such a lovely case. I got it for my birthday a few years ago, and it does look pretty good. I actually didn't realize how much my PC's changed since my last video. So while we're here, I'll run you through everything. Here is my incredible gaming PC. We've got a 750 watt Corsair power supply, RX 6600 as of now, the Ryzen 5 5600X under there, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans. I believe this airflow is a bit wrong. This is supposed to be the other way around. I don't know why it's the wrong way. I'm pretty sure when I put it on, I couldn't get it to fit the proper way, so I just did this. And my temps seem to be okay as of now. I'm not sure how it'll be with the new graphics card, so may need to tinker around with it, but for the time being, I'm not bothering with the fans. I really can't be bothered. 1TB NVMe, 32 gigs of DDR4. That is my DDR4. No one is having that. And I've also got a few hard drives and SATA SSDs in there. When the time comes, I'll probably go AM5 if DDR5 doesn't cost an absolute bomb at that point. This CPU is kind of not that great compared to this graphics card, but hopefully I can still get beyond 120 FPS on good graphical settings. From what I've been watching in videos, this card is just an absolute monster. Enough yapping, let's get this old one out. Press down the little clip, and now we have to close this up again, spin it around, remove the screws. That's where this handy doodler comes in. This is very hard to film because my case is so reflective. And now we can remove the graphics card, just like so. This GPU has honestly been so good. I got it when I had a 1080p 144Hz monitor. It was the introduction to high refresh gaming to me, and I was blown away with it when I got it. You can go watch that video, I'll put it in the top right if you wish. Dude, this thing is amazing. Honestly, if I still had a 1080p monitor, this thing would still be chugging. It's so good. It's got its new owner waiting for it though already. Like, it's already going to a new home. Hey, at least someone will get a good use out of it, right? Okay, now we have to figure this bracket conundrum out. So I put the graphics card in like normal, and then I had to unscrew the thing from the bracket. It came with PCI screws, so that's handy. The ones I have are really old. I've had them for years, so they're just all scuffed up and ruined. It doesn't look too difficult. I think I just have to install a bracket on top. Interestingly, you're supposed to remove the supporter when moving the PC around, so... I am realizing that I need another PCI cable. I only have one out, meaning I have to take the other panel off. Not really too fond of doing that because, well, you'll see. I love this case. Coming from that CIT one, which was just like really cheap. It wasn't bad. It got its job done, but it was tiny and it did not perform well heat-wise. When I got my 6600, that thing was cooking. Remove that. I keep forgetting this case is decent and has space. It's so nice. It's something off Amazon my grandma got me. I think it was about £40. So good. Now, do we have any other PCIe power already, or do we need to find the rest of the cables? It's looking like the PCI cable I already have in there doesn't have enough connectors. It's fine because I've got all the rest of the cables I need. This is the one with enough power. The only thing is I have to get the old one out first, which is a bit annoying. Although I don't actually know how to get it out. I could unscrew the power supply and that'll make my life easier, I think. As good as modular power supplies are, man, do they hurt my fingers. Ow. Now we have to take it out somehow. Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. I don't know how much of this you can see, probably none of it, but I'm currently trying to get the cable out. I'm really hoping it's not zip-tied in there. Oh no, I spoke too soon. There's one zip tie. Zip ties have their purpose, right? But they can be a real pain. And with that, we have the single 8-pin out. In goes the dual, squeezing the new PCI cables through. This is the thing that's not the most enjoyable about PC building. How much faffing you have to do with a lot of things, like cables and screws and all of that. The GPU needs 3 PCI slots, I just realized. See, and it's not that messy on this side, right? It's not that bad. I should hopefully be able to put this panel back on now. This is the actually interesting bit, I think. The graphics card goes in the PC now. So I just install it like normal, right? I'm really quite nervous. I don't want to ruin it. Install VGA card onto motherboard. Well, here comes the scary part. We're actually putting it in the PC now. Here it is again in all its glory. Oh my God, it just fits. So I have to pop this bracket out because this graphics card is huge. No more piece of metal. That will never go back on. Attempt 2, being gentle. Its own power cable is getting in the way. Oh my God, this thing is massive. I can see why it needs a support bracket. Okay, this bit next. Oh, this is like rubberized. This feels nice. So I have to unscrew this. Oh wait, maybe press the right button. That would be good. Whoa, whoa, look how much it wants to slide. Oh, I see. So this piece just has to push against this. It's not as complicated as I thought. Place that over there for now so I can actually get to this. I don't like the noises this thing's making. This is a nightmare. And now the last one. I've screwed it in. I just need to adjust this now. Then it should be in. This is more scary than it should be. Oh my goodness, that took absolutely forever. As you can see, I have done my very best to make it not sag. I think I've done all right, to be fair. I think that's okay. It's a heavy graphics card, so there might be a little bit, but let me know what you think. Now that palaver is over, maybe I can actually do some gaming on this thing. In goes power cable 1. All right, that is in. That is in. We are good to go power-wise. And I think we might be good to go full stop. Do you reckon we should do a test boot? Let's pop the PC here just for testing's sake. Only issue is my power cable is really short. All right, it's all connected to power and the monitor. And I guess this is where we see if it works, right? The scary part. Yes, it lives. Oh, I'm so happy. I was really hoping it would be okay. Right, brilliant. Let's put the side panel back on and then we'll investigate drivers. Okay, so side panel, I need to screw it back in place. This is a hinge mechanism, but I took it off whilst attaching the GPU as it kept getting in the way. For small things though, like RAM and CPU, it's really handy. This video is honestly taking way too long. Oh, for f***. We are done. It is assembled. Now all we have to do is close it up. Oh, PC back in position, ready for takeoff. Look at that, it lives. I suppose now it's time to get drivers sorted. Oh, and plug everything back in.
USB audio.
Yeah. Right, well, we're in Windows. Where's my mouse? Mouse not work. Let's have a look. Has it already got some kind of drivers? I don't think it does. It feels really rubbish. Display adapters. Microsoft Basic Display Adapter. Are you gonna like change lenses? We currently have only the best graphics card. This is just Windows. Windows things. That now means I can read this beautiful text. We're going to do clean and restart. Okay, and drivers have been uninstalled. Now, Windows, stop interfering. I'm gonna have to get used to seeing this number. This feels so bizarre. Okay, so the PC is all set up and ready to go, and as you can see, I'm no longer using Windows. After sorting drivers out and getting things somewhat working, I kind of just came to the conclusion that Windows wasn't really for me. Since I've used my MacBook a lot recently, I kind of realised how rubbish Windows actually is and thought maybe it's time for change. Especially now I have better hardware, it could be worth trying something better. So as you can see, I'm now using Linux. As well as upgrading the GPU, I managed to get a new motherboard in that period of time. This one is actually a decent motherboard compared to my very basic MSI one I had before, and because of this motherboard I can actually use my RGB on the case. So my PC does look really good, especially in the dark. I am recording on an external capture card so I can record things without impacting performance, but that does mean the edges of the screen are cut off. They're cut off because my actual monitor is very big. You can see I've got a 3440 by 1440p monitor and my capture card is only recording in 1080p. So back to the graphics card. What do I think? Honestly, from all the tests I've done so far, and I've tested it in quite a few games, it is a really capable card. So let's do some gaming benchmarks. Bazzite heavily focuses on recreating the SteamOS experience. I have mine to mainly use desktop mode, but Steam Big Picture is honestly just like a Steam Deck. I know you can't see all of it, but it is very, very realistic. But of course, being Linux, you can just use it like any PC. We'll start with Counter-Strike 2, as this has a Linux port and is very good for testing performance. CS2 is a very CPU bound game, so you'll notice my CPU bottleneck straight away. You'll probably notice the graphics card not going beyond 90% usage because of my CPU being so weak. And I can't actually show you the graphics settings because they get cut off, but they are all on high. I've only got a pistol, so this won't go very well. You can see it just runs really, really good. If I had a better CPU, I would easily be able to do the next graphics settings up. If I do that, then my 5600X can't really cope. I'm using just a pistol because I forgot to buy a gun. And I won. But yeah, it's a very, very, very smooth experience. As you'd expect, it's Counter-Strike 2. It's not exactly a hard game to run. Oh, I keep forgetting to buy a weapon and I died. Got him. Because this is only Counter-Strike, we're not really putting that much more than 100 watts. This graphics card can put up to, I think, 305 watts, something very specific. I have a 750 watt power supply and I've run into no issues. You can see we're getting some slight drops in frame rate, presumably just my CPU struggling behind. As I say, we've got a lovely graphics card and a very cheap CPU. Let me know if I should do a full video dedicated to my experience using Bazzite. I do really enjoy talking about software as well as hardware. Anyway, that's Counter-Strike 2. It basically runs amazingly. If I had a CPU that wasn't so cheap, it would run even better. Next up, Red Dead Redemption 2. This also runs really good. It's harder to run than Counter-Strike, so the GPU puts more work in, but it does a really good job. A quick reminder that this is 1440p ultra wide. It's a good amount more pixels than typical 1440p. The 16GB of VRAM also does help a lot. I didn't actually look when playing Counter-Strike, but I know CS2 often uses quite a lot. It's running very poorly at the moment. It doesn't normally run like this. I feel like there's something going on because of the capture card. I'm going to try turn off VSync. I think the capture card's confusing the frame limiter. Okay, yeah, that was it. You can see this is more of a GPU heavy game than CS was, but we are pulling 300 watts from my graphics card. This is on ultra, on max quality. This is definitely putting its work in. This game still looks incredible to this day as well. It just looks phenomenal. 120 FPS in a game like this while it looking amazing. It's just crazy. Anyway, let's get on me horse. Let's go for a gallop. This game is like 8 years old now. My horse? No! Oh no, it's cut off, but it says my horse has died due to harsh weather conditions. Oh my god. No! Whoops. I should have concentrated more. Oh my, what have I done? I was just wandering around and I've killed the horse. Oh no. Arthur, no. Yeah, I've ruined the game. I will admit the CPU is climbing temperature quite quick. Don't say the number it's currently at. To be fair though, sub 70 is still good. I aimed for a quieter fan curve in BIOS because I just don't like it screaming at me. Yeah, there's Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not sure if I've tried The Witcher 3 on Bazzite, so let's give it a go. I'm not really sure what to expect. It's trying. I remember my old GPU, I remember with my old graphics card, I would hit just about 60 FPS with FSR turned on. Oh, what is this? If you ever do install Bazzite, it includes Mango HUD, which is basically MSI Afterburners overlay, and you can just add it to Steam games like this. As easy as that. Right, let's look at our video settings. Okay, so it's defaulted to low, high. Okay, it's all on low. Let's try high. Well, in the menu, we're getting almost 2000 FPS, so that's pretty good. Alright, here we are. Wow, look at that. Hovering about the 100 FPS mark with the GPU is maxed, not currently running into a major CPU bottleneck, which is always good. So let's try Ultra. The CPU is slowly climbing degrees, but we're still hovering around the 90 FPS mark. It's also looking really nice. It looks brilliant. Wow. This is on Linux. No issues running the game. The one minor issue with using Bazzite is I don't have AMD software, which is kind of annoying. I used a couple of the features in there. some trade-offs not to have to use Windows, I guess. Is it time to try out some ray tracing? Ray tracing time. We are on 60 to 70 FPS. Looking out into the wilderness, it still looks insanely good. I don't know what's going on with these windows. Is it supposed to look like that? I actually can't tell. You can just look into the distance and you don't lose any clarity. So that answers the question. Yes, you can ray trace on this graphics card. Now for the final setting, let's try ultra ray tracing. Let's give it the biggest run for its money it can. Okay, so this is on ultra ray tracing and it looks really, really, really good, and we're still above 40 FPS. I've not changed the resolution once. Look at the fire. Wow. There's some blockiness on the shadows. I don't really know what would cause that. That might be just a game engine thing. The answer is yes, you can play The Witcher 3 in ray tracing and have a good time. I would probably play it on ultra without ray tracing, so then I had the 90 FPS, which is a pretty good frame rate to target, because 60 is still really smooth, right? I would consider 90 FPS a pretty good balance of smoothness and quality. I'm now going to show you something called Lutris. This program allows you to install non-Steam games, of which might not work on Linux. As you can see, I have a different copy of GTA and Train Sim World 6, and both of these run completely fine. You can see I've put some time into each game. They run just fine on Bazite through Lutris. So let's do GTA 5. GTA 5's a weird one. I don't know if it's a game engine bug. It kind of just doesn't run amazing. I'm just gonna have to eyeball it because it won't let me show you any statistics, but this is running at a solid 140. I want to say 120 to 140 FPS. But you can see that this looks the part. Simeon really wants to talk to me, so I'll let him talk to me. It does have its stutters like there, but that'll be the CPU bottleneck, I'm pretty sure. They are quite bad. You can see system monitor here. It was hovering around the 85% mark on the GPU, with the CPU putting in a good bit of work around the 50%. I think that pretty much concludes this video. If you've enjoyed this video and wish to show your support, feel free to leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate if you subscribe to see more of my content in the future. I think that's pretty much it for today. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I guess that's bye for now. Bye.